Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host, Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. So as usual, this is my TradingView page. Go check it out for some updates and some trading ideas, at Enlightened Trading here. And you can see, for example, this post I just posted a few days ago, and you can see we have these two consecutive nines on Ethereum, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute. And you can see we are now still consolidating and moving sideways currently. So there's still some important stuff going on. So yeah, and as well, make sure you also follow me on Instagram. I gained some momentum lately, so I'm trying to continue with that. So yeah, make sure you follow me here on Instagram as well. So jumping into Bitcoin's price, and before we go into detail, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and like down below. It really helps me out, and of course I appreciate it very much. So thank you for this. So thank you very much for doing so. Hit the like button and subscribe. So this is the Bitcoin chart, and looking at it from a daily time frame here on Coinbase, you can see I drew this Fibonacci retracement here from the top to the bottom, from 14K down to 3.8K, and you can see this this green line right here, this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement is now acting as perfect resistance, still of course aligning with the 10,500 level. So there is some critical resistance here coming up at these levels, and we are currently still, oh no, that's not what I meant to do. And we're currently still pushing sideways after breaking out of this wedge, which I'm deleting now. And you can see also we are still holding around this trend line. So I mean, I'm currently in a short position on Ethereum, but in Bitcoin I'm not trading currently. There is some huge cluster of resistance still coming up, and I don't think it's much clear to where Bitcoin will move in the near-term future. But it's basically 50-50 if we break out to the upside, or if we break down. So yeah, and of course if we look at it on a weekly, then that's actually a big factor why a retracement is rather likely, is that we now have this 9 reversal candlestick here, this 9 cell coming in from the topping the high perfectly. And we are now on Sunday, so next day there will be another candle. So this looks very much like a reversal candlestick, which should send price down. I don't think we will go much lower than 7,500. You can see as well there is some major support incoming, but even breaking 8K could be very hard for Bitcoin. So what might happen is that we see Bitcoin retrace down to 8K, go and then hit, if I just pull it up real quick, then we will hit the 200 daily moving average, then find support here around the daily, or just finally break through, create a huge wick going to 7,500, aligning with this Fibonacci support, aligning with a structural support as well, which was resistance, and this break of this resistance here on a weekly time frame, and of course 100 weekly as well. So there's huge support here at 7,500, and then maybe after reaching this level, creating a nice wick going above this white line, this 200 daily moving average, and then creating a nice reversal candlestick here to send the price higher, maybe even on a 9 buy, but that is still to be seen in the future. So yeah, that of course would be a perfect scenario for a buy the dip. Yeah, for buying the dip. But currently you can see if we go to another chart layout, and I can show you it. Then I'm going to delete this. So what of course also still could be in play is that we are here currently experiencing still an ascending triangle. So that is not too unlikely actually. If we connect these like that, I would still need another confirmation of this of the support. I'm just going to pull it up right here. I think that's a bit more clear. That looks a bit better. I mean, I don't like this fake out here on the top. I would have liked, of course, Bitcoin to stay longer in it. Then I wouldn't be bearish currently. But this could still be the case, and maybe we won't drop further than 9100. This could also be the case, of course, and if that happens, and if we create a higher low here on daily, then I'm very bullish on Bitcoin in the near-term future, especially going to 11K, and of course breaking 10.5K. That would be my target if we really hold nicely on this trend line and around these levels, around 9100. Okay. So I think that's actually the majority of what I wanted to say. I mean, also, right, we can now jump into Ethereum. So looking at Ethereum here on a weekly time frame, maybe I will do so right here. Yes, this looks nice. So we have this trend line here. If we connect these highs, so that is currently acting very nice in my opinion. So here on a daily, you can see these moving averages are also now coming into play. I'm going to delete them for now. But you can see that we are now wedging here price action. We are getting very tight here on a daily time frame. We had a 9 sell. We still currently have a weekly 9 sell. On a 3-day is not telling you much, but the daily is actually signaling that maybe not even a reversal, but maybe a retrace and a correction, a short-term correction, is rather likely here, coming with the weekly and the daily. So what I would look out for is if we get this rejection here again and a retrace, then I would see this trend line here on the top confirmed with this third touch, and then I would look for a retrace down to around $217 for a retrace down to this ascending triangle resistance, and this could look like this, where we retrace and then bounce again higher. This of course has to coincide with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin there of course needs to happen similar things. But if we retrace, for example, in Bitcoin down to 9100, then I think a retrace down to $218 is very likely actually here on Ethereum, and this is also my exit from a short and an entry for a long position. So I mean, these are my targets currently. We can activate moving averages. I mean, on daily it's not telling you too much. We have the 50-day aligning, the 200-day still some room. Weekly, not telling you much, except of course these so there it is, these 9 cells. And if we maybe retrace down to $236, then this would be a very nice reversal candlestick. So that's still in play. So I think that's it actually for today's video. Coming here on the Sunday weekend, we are still wedging. I'm looking for an impulsive move into either direction. I'm currently leaning more bearish than bullish, but it's almost 50-50% ratio here where price will move. But still, but since we still have this major resistance here coming in from 215 from $10,500 down to 10K, I'm not looking currently to break this soon, although there is of course a possibility. So I think that's it. I'm going to wrap it up right now. Thank you very much for watching and staying tuned, and as well, make sure you follow me here on Instagram, as I said, and on TradingView as well at EnlightenedTrading. So I hope you can have a great rest of your weekend, and see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.